Hi everyone, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to be talking about vagina care tips that you should know and that you should teach your children or your daughter early enough in life. My name is Olufumi Odumuagun and I am a homemaker and a homemaking coach, and I share different tips that can change the trajectory of your home for good and make your life easier and better altogether. So if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please kindly do so now. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like this video as well and share with others. So vagina care, it's a very dicey topic, especially in our community in Nigeria, black community and all. And this is particularly true because of the so many myths that we know about the vagina, things we've heard, things we thought, how we were brought up. Sometimes it's honestly difficult to embrace the new things that we hear nowadays, and sometimes we even hear a lot of things and we get confused, like which one should we learn, what is the right thing to do. So I'm just going to be sharing real tips and true tips from a perspective of a healthcare professional first of all, and from my own personal experience, what has helped me to maintain a healthy vagina and has helped me to avoid infections and all of those that a lot of people experience with vagina care. So firstly, I would say thank you to the first person that taught me the first proper vagina care. It was my biology teacher, I think in SS1 or thereabout. Her name is Auntie Ngozi also. I remember her telling us vagina is self-cleansing. So I would first of all give her that credit, because that particular lecture about vagina care changed my own perspective, changed my life, and really helped me altogether. And in the future or later on, I would have conversations with people who constantly have infections, and I realized that that particular lecture helped me. Knowing that earlier helped me in life, or knowing that earlier helped me with vagina care and helped me to avoid problems. So like I was saying, she first taught us that vagina is self-cleansing. So that is the first tip I want to share. Vagina is self-cleansing. When I say vagina, every lady should understand what the female anatomy is like. What is your vagina? Where is your vulva, clitoris, and all of the organs that are around the vagina, including the anus as well. You should know what the vagina is, and even the urethra, you should know what all those parts are. So if you don't know them already, you should learn them. Where is your vagina? Where is your urethra? Where is your anus? In fact, I have spoken to people that I was surprised to find out that they don't even know that you don't pee with your vagina. They didn't know, and I was shocked, like, how won't you know? So some people don't even know that they don't pee with their vagina, like it's a different opening altogether. Some people don't know where their menstruation is coming out from. So if you don't know that already, it's something you want to learn, and it might be something I might share in another video, because that's not what we're talking about today. So the vagina itself is self-cleansing, and you don't need to wash the vagina. However, you can wash your vulva area. That's the outer part of your vagina that you can access. Maybe you can wash them with mild soap and warm water while standing. Like, you don't even have to bend and be washing it with soap like we were taught to do. While standing, you can gently wash and clean your vulva area, but your vagina itself does not require cleansing. You don't need to douche, you don't need to insert anything into it to clean it up. You don't need any special products. If you follow the appropriate rules, your vagina will cleanse itself and does not require any special product or anything to keep it clean. Now let's move to the second point. Whenever you go to the toilet to pee or poo, make sure that you clean your vulva area, just to ensure that that area is clean. And why is that important? Cleaning up after going to the toilet helps you to maintain a vagina area or vulva area that is odorless and makes you feel more confident, and helps to reduce the chances of bacterial infections and growth in your vagina. So anytime you go to the toilet to pee or to poo, make sure that you rinse your vagina vagina area and you pat it dry with a clean tissue. Now, I also want to make sure that when you pee, you should wipe backwards. A lot of people wipe from the back forward, because when you do that, you have the tendency or chances of dragging a load of bacteria, which is usually resident in your anus or around your anus. You drag them to your vagina area or your urethra area, and you might increase your risk of coming down with infections. Instead, whenever you want to wipe backwards from front to the back, or better still, wipe separately. Gently wipe your vagina area or your urethra area, dispose the tissue, and then gently wipe your anus too and dispose the tissue. But overall, wipe backwards, don't wipe forward. So teach your kids, wipe backward, don't wipe your vagina forward. This will save you from a lot of bacterial infections, vagina infections, and urinary tract infections as well. Wipe backwards, don't wipe forward. The third tip I'll share is change your pants or your underwears at least once a day. Don't repeat pants. Don't wear pants twice. Don't turn your pants upside down. Turn your pants inside out and wear it again. Try as much as possible to change your pants at least once a day, and you can even change it more than once a day if you need to. For example, if you go swimming, rain beats you, don't keep on going through the day without changing your pants. Don't wear wet pants all around the house just because you don't want to change your pants. You've worn one pant already in the day. Don't allow that pants to dry on your body. Change your pants when it's wet, because too much moisture can encourage bacterial growth and can cause infections for you. Also, if you are too sweaty, you've done so much activities that you know that you are sweaty down there, change your pants. The general rule of thumb is to change your pants at least once a day to maintain a healthy vagina and a healthy vagina area. The fourth tip I will share is change your pads frequently. If you are menstruating, don't wear one pad for a whole day or for too long. This is because bacteria can grow in that pad and make you to start itching or cause infections for you. So change your pads as frequently as you are expected to. For example, yes, there are overnight pads. As soon as you wake up the next morning, change your pad. Most pads have a recommended number of hours that you should not exceed. Try to follow that, maybe on the average of 6 hours, depending on your flow and all, but try to change your pads as frequently as you can. Wearing your menstrual pads for too long or your tampons for too long can encourage infections and can cause vaginal infections. So change your pads frequently when you are menstruating. That's the whole point. The fifth point I want to share is around shaving. To shave or not to shave, which one is right? That is not the topic of today's video. Maybe another video I'll talk about shaving, the pros and the cons, why you should shave or why you should not shave, and what you should consider before you even decide to shave. That's another video, or that's another topic for another day. But if you decide to shave, do not share blades with other people, and be very careful while shaving around your vagina. Be very careful to avoid micro cuts or to avoid cuts and infections. Be very careful while shaving. And the sixth and the last point I'm going to share is about your underwear. Try not to wear too tight or uncomfortable underwears that will be entering into places that it should not and be moving things from one place to the other. Try as much as possible to wear good pants, good underwears that are not too tight, that will not be entering places and be packing bacteria from one place to the other. Wear loose underwears. Wear underwears that are properly fitted, not too tight. Avoid tight underwears. So I want you to make sure that you share this video with a girl around you, especially someone that is battling with infections and is always scrubbing that vagina the more. Hey, you're doing yourself so much harm. Or you're spraying water into your vagina, douching, pushing things to clean it up. You are doing yourself more harm than good, because like I mentioned earlier, the vagina is self-cleansing and the vagina has a pH that helps you to keep bacteria away. When you wash it with soap, you disrupt the pH of that area and you start battling with infections again and again. So share this video with people who will need it, and if you're a mother, be sure to teach this to your kids. I hope you have learned from this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and like I will always say, stay happy and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.